So this tutorial is going to show you how to save this walk cycle and then to create various characters from this simple walk cycle that you may use later. First thing we have to do is on layer 1, where the walk cycle image is, we need to delete that. So the garbage bin down here, and it's gone. We just want layer 2, and you can call that walk cycle. Okay, so we just want layer 2, now called walk cycle here. So that layer that had the walk cycle picture from the internet should be deleted. And we want to go back to scene 1. We don't actually want to make an animation. Our walk cycle is over here, but we just want to save it. So go File, Save. And we want to make sure it's in the right folder. I might make a new folder for this one. You can call it whatever you want. I'm going to call this walk cycle stick figure. And all other characters I make from this stick figure I'm going to put in this folder. Okay. We want to go straight away and go Save As again. So Save As and call this walk cycle man. I'm going to make a man character. Go OK. Save. You can see that it's now called walk cycle man. So I'm going to go back into walk cycle here, and I'm going to draw over the top my character features. And this way I always have my stick figure file separate, so I don't have to make a walk cycle from scratch again. So I zoomed up a little bit. The key to drawing your character parts, in my opinion, is to do it section by section. So for example, decide what your character is going to wear. I'll just make mine have some blue jeans on, so I'm going to get blue jean color. Make sure that you deselect it too. So mine's still selected, so I need to click on the white area to deselect. I'm going to choose a blue color for jeans. Get my paintbrush. Make my paintbrush bigger. And draw some jeans on. Now this is obviously a very skinny leg, so you want to make sure that you don't keep your characters as stick figures. You want to bulk them up a bit. Give them some flesh, give them some form. If your character was wearing shorts, you would do the skin color of his leg that was showing before you do the shorts. Okay, so it's got pants there. So I'm just going to, instead of having swap and make sure I'm using the right color, I'm doing the jeans on each layer first. And trying to bulk this person up, this character up, so they don't look so stick figurey. You can Control Z. I think I've made his legs too big actually now. But I can use the eraser to take some of that blue out. So I'll get my eraser. Move on to the next one. Now this, you can see, it's a little bit tricky because I've got my arm as well, but when I draw my arm it'll go over the jeans, so I just have to remember where it is. So I'm still drawing my jeans. You can see that the legs are kind of confused. We can define that later on. We're just going to leave it like that at the moment. And his jeans on this last part. Don't confuse his foot with the leg. Don't make your feet too big. Okay, so that is the jeans. So let's have a look. Okay, that's pretty good. Anything that you add, you do it in the same process. Make sure you deselect first or else you end up changing the color. If I do my shoes next, let's see, maybe I'll go for some bright color. And whatever detail you do, just do it color by color, section by section. So if I was doing Nikes or something and I wanted to do the tick, I would do the shoe first on every frame, and then I would do the tick on every frame. It's quicker that way. If you don't do it that way, that's okay, but I've found that doing it color by color is much quicker and less fidgety, because sometimes you forget what the exact color was. Then I'm making the feet not so flat and stick figure like, a bit like almost like triangles, I suppose. So thin near the toe and then thicker near the heel of the foot. Okay, so for example, let's just say these were, oh, what did I forget to do? I forgot to deselect. So remember, you've got to deselect when you start from the beginning again. Say I was going to go do the Adidas stripes. Or I'll do a tick because that'll take less time. So it's not a very good tick, but you get the idea. It's terrible. Whatever. Okay, for example, there I went through the whole thing. That's what you're doing. You're just going through each one. When you come to do the top or the arms of frame 4 or even that frame, you just need to draw over the top. So if I've decided that he's going to have a black t-shirt, well, if he's got a t-shirt, I have to do the arms first in like a flesh color. Or whatever flesh color you want. So if he's wearing a t-shirt, I'm not going to worry about all of his arm, but I do need to get his forearm back in. And his hand. That's way too long. This is way too, way. Probably hand is here and his arm would be like back here. That'll do. And then I would do the t-shirt. Remember, I do the arm the whole way through, but I'm just going to show you here that then you do the t-shirt. And with the torso, you really want to bulk that up. Don't have the stick figured torso just as a line. That's just weak drawing. If you have a stylus, it's probably very easy to colour this in. But that's how you do the body. You just go through, do one article of clothing on each layer first, and in the next tutorial I'll show you how to do the head. So you make your head quite detailed.